Hello students. Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope that you are fine. Good. Are you ready to start our lesson? Okay, let's begin. So, can you hear me well? Boys and girls? Good. So, can you see my presentation? Yes? Okay, great. Now, let's begin from your home task. Please write down your home task for the next lesson. English plus 1, workbook, page 6, exercises 1 to 5, and exercises in your class. And to learn new adjectives. Please write down. Now, go on. Last time we talked about pronouns. We talked about subject pronouns, object pronouns, and possessive adjectives. And the topic of our lesson is adjectives. Today we are going to talk about adjectives, and by the end of the lesson you will be able to describe person, things, and places. And now let's see, when do we use adjectives? An adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun, such as person, place, thing, or idea. An adjective can tell us about color, and you can say black, blue, coral, or green. So, next, an adjective can tell us about size. You can say big, huge, large, little, or short. Next one, shape. You can also tell about shape with the help of adjectives. It can be boxy, oval, round, or square. And about taste, bitter, sour, sweet, tangy, tart. And adjectives can tell us about odor. For example, fresh, musty, salty. Next one, adjectives can tell us about texture. It can be bumpy, furry, or slimy. Next one, adjectives can tell us about sound. Faint, loud, pleasant, or quiet. Also, you can tell us about numbers with the help of adjectives. You can say few, 50, many, sparse, or two. And also, you can tell us about the weather with the help of adjectives. You can say clear, dry, foggy, rainy, or windy. So, next, descriptive adjectives. When do we use descriptive adjectives? Adjectives can describe shape, sound, size, time, and quantity. Next, adjectives describing shape. You can use such adjectives as broad, crooked, circular, distorted, flat, and so on. Example, a skinny boy. Adjectives describing size: big, colossal, great, huge, large, tall, thin, or short. Next, adjectives describing time: ancient, annual, brief, early, fast, late, and etc. And the last one is adjectives describing quantity. You can say abundant, empty, extra, few, heavy, many, multiple, numerous, and so on. And these adjectives you have to learn by heart. Next, there are a lot of adjectives for characters. And all these adjectives you have to learn by heart. Example, angry, mad, furious, bad, evil, bold, naughty. Next, contented, calm, happy, satisfied, merry, joyful, dangerous. Or you also can use such adjectives as cheerful, colorful, greedy, mean, selfish, lazy, idle, or such adjectives as disgusting, wrinkled, enormous, broad, large, big, tall, short. Please memorize all these adjectives and learn them at home by heart. Go on. There are a lot of adjectives to describe character and personality. Here you can see a lot of pictures and adjectives such as anxious, naughty, stubborn, impatient, sensitive, intelligent, nice, emotional, bad-tempered, nervous, mean, distracted, dishonest, rude. Please learn by heart at home all these adjectives. Go on. Adjectives to describe character and personality. Here you also can see a lot of adjectives such as humble, friendly, frank, obedient, honest, fearless, unfriendly, generous, compassionate, warm-hearted, dishonest, disobedient. Please learn by heart these adjectives. So, there are a lot of adjectives which have the opposite meaning. What does it mean, the opposite meaning? You can say antonyms. Example, slow. You can say fast. Next, thick, thin, straight, curly, ugly, beautiful, useful, useless, top, bottom, warm, cool, and so on. And here you also can see the opposite adjectives such as thin, fat, short, tall, young, old, dirty, clean, soft, hard, close, far, easy, difficult. Please learn by heart at home all these adjectives. So, go on. And here you can see 100 common adjectives. All these adjectives you can use to describe people, places, and things. Here you can see such adjectives as abrupt, acidic, adorable, adventurous, aggressive, dizzy, excited, exhilarated, extensive, or such adjectives as immense, impressionable, intrigued, irate, foolish. I think that you know a lot of these adjectives. And such adjectives you can use in your speech as lonely, loose, lovely, lucky, mysterious, narrow, and so on. And now please learn by heart at home all these adjectives. And now let's watch one video about adjectives. And after that you will do some exercises. So are you ready to listen and to watch the video? Okay, let's see and do exercises.
Adjectives for kids. Hey kids, or should we say hey smart kids? See what we did there? We threw an adjective in there. Which word was the adjective? If you guessed the word smart, you're right. Or we could have said, hey curious kids. In that case, the word curious would have been the adjective. Did you know that many of the sentences you hear people say have an adjective in them? But let's step back. You may not know what we mean when we call a word an adjective, so let's explain. An adjective is a part of speech. And what's a part of speech? Well, every word in a sentence has a role or a part to play. We figure out what each word's role is by defining it as a part of speech. You've got your nouns, like boy or dog or house. You've got your verbs, like run, play, or dance. And you've got your adjectives, like smart or curious. As we mentioned above, obviously, not all words are adjectives, only special ones. We use adjectives in sentences to describe what a noun is like, or to give it characteristics. So instead of just boy, we could say tall boy. The adjective there is tall. Or instead of the dog, we could say hungry dog, with hungry as our adjective. Instead of just house, could be a haunted house. Haunted is the adjective there. So why do we use adjectives? Well, without them, we wouldn't be able to describe what things are like. If someone asked you what your best friend is like, you'd need an adjective to describe him or her. As in, he's fun, or she's athletic. He's cool, or she's intelligent. Adjectives are our way of telling other people what the things around us are like, what their characteristics are, and how we think of them. So how do you know if a word is an adjective when you're reading or listening to a book or a story? Here's a simple test to check if a word is an adjective. Ask yourself this: does it describe a person, place, thing, or idea? Does it give you a detail about a noun? This is Addie Adjective. Her job is to add information to nouns. For example, imagine Addie is wearing a dress. The word dress is a noun. What's the dress like? Is it green, flowing, flowery, sparkly, soft? Let's say Addie is wearing a soft green flowing dress. In that sentence, soft, green, and flowing are all the adjectives. Now Addie is wearing glasses. What are those glasses like? We need adjectives to tell us. Are they round, square, blue, dark? What else is Addie like? Every word we use to describe her is an adjective. Is she brave, generous, fast, happy, sad, or bold? What are some adjectives you'd use to describe yourself? Your friends, your mom and dad. Of course, adjectives are not only used to describe people. You can describe almost any noun with an adjective. Your bike might be fast. Your food might be delicious. Your school might be huge. Your homework might be difficult. Fast, delicious, huge, and difficult. All of those words are adjectives. So, to sum up, adjectives are great. They make the world most interesting. They turn ordinary nouns extraordinary. Frankly, adjectives are amazing. Now that you know more about the magical, eye-opening, and exciting world of adjective, you'll never use nouns the same way again. And if you always think of Addie when identifying adjectives, you won't go wrong. Isn't that right, colorful, animated, fun-loving Addie?
So, okay. And now, tell me please, which adjectives have you heard? Please type these adjectives in a chat box. So, please. So, be active, students. Guys, which adjectives have you heard? So, there were a lot of adjectives. Which of them have you heard? Huge, Bermet, okay, good. What else? Temirhan, many. Which of them? Fast, good, Adonai. Next. Fun, yes, you're right, Alimar. Fun, next. Green, sad, smart, glad, okay, good. Happy, sad, yes, you're right. There were a lot of adjectives. And now, let's do some exercises. Now, Match adjectives 1 to 7 with their opposites in the box. Then listen and check. So we have such adjectives as difficult, unpopular, horrible, small, bad, boring, expensive. And you should find the opposite meaning of these adjectives. Example, good, bad. So please do this exercise in your copybooks, and then we'll listen and check. Please write down your answers in a copybook. I'll give you 1 minute to do this exercise. So, have you finished? Okay, let's check together. Let's compare your answers. Are you ready? Let's check. Okay, good.
Track 1.4. Starter unit. Vocabulary. Exercise 1.
Please check and
1.
compare your answers.
Good. Bad.
You are right, Adinai. Good.
2. Popular. Unpopular.
The answer is unpopular. Is
3.
well.
Interesting. Boring. 4. Easy. Difficult. 5. Big. Small. 6. Cheap. Expensive. 7. Nice. Horrible.
Okay. And now here you can see the right answers. Please compare with your answers. Yes, you were right. Go, next one. Adjectives quiz. Let's do this quiz. So now, can you hear me well, boys and girls? Okay, good. Now, her hair is long and... Please, type your answers. Curly. Yes, Nastya, you are right. He drives a bright red sports car. It's very... So, next. Daniel? A, it's not correct. Islam. Yes, you're right. Fast. Today the weather is going to be... Agahan? Warm, Amalia. Yes, you're right. Next, this house is... Aliyar? Large, Adinai. Well. Next, I'm feeling really... Really? What? Happy. Well, Aliyah. The food at this supermarket is always... Fresh. You're right. D. Her new husband is very... Islam? B. Yes, you're right. Smart. So, next one. Take care of this letter. It's... Timirhan? Your answer is... Take care of this letter. It's... A. Yes, Timirhan. Letter A. Urgent. Well, you're right. Next. Choose the correct adjective. Please choose these adjectives from the box. If you drive to... What? Now let's see. Fast. Yes, Victor, you are right. You will have an accident. Next one. I need a what? And you. So, calculator. And next, I can't reach that book on the top shelf. It's too high. Next, she can't get into her jeans. She's too what? She's too what? Fat. Good. He's so slow. He comes. He comes. So, any ideas? He comes slow. Yes, Amal. Well, in every race. You're only 15. That's not. Victor, your answer is slow. No, it's not correct. Let's see. Old. Next, don't put on those socks. They are not yet. They are not what? Old. No. Amir, no, it's not correct. Think a little. Dry. Yes, Amal, dry. If you don't study for your test, you'll get a... Nastya? Good. A bad. Great. I felt so when I got an A in my science test. Bad? You think the word bad? No. Now let's see the right answer. Good. When you got A, it's mean 5. I can't sleep at night. My bed's too. So, Victor? You? No. Think a little. Hard. Yes, Aliyar, you are right. Hard. Well done. So, go on. Look at this picture, please. Here you can see a lot of adjectives for describing people, and you should choose one adjective to describe every picture. Number 1, they are very friendly. We have adjectives here. Please look and choose one adjective. Look at this picture and choose one adjective. What do you think about this girl? She's patient, confident, funny, friendly, shy, calm, easygoing, or maybe she's serious, strict, forgetful, generous, or quiet. What do you think about this girl? So, any ideas? Hardworking? Amir, now let's see. She's shy. What do you think about this man? What do you think about him? He's confident. Next one. What do you think about them? So, any ideas, boys and girls? Hardworking? No, let's see. They're serious. Next, what do you think about this picture? No? They are what? They are funny. Next, number 6. They are patient. Yes, you're right. Next, number 7. What do you think about this girl? She's calm. So, next picture. He's, Daniyar, easy going. Next, Number 9. He's generous. Next. They're what? They're quiet. Next one. Number 11. She's. Do you have any ideas? She's forgetful. So you can't see these pictures. So now I'll help you